Hey, welcome back. Well, my guys are almost dead, right? Ooh. Okay, I think I could beat him though. I could beat Brock. Let's get him. What was I gonna talk about today? A couple little notes. I was thinking more about taking an improv class. Would that be crazy? In my mind, that would be really helpful, and it's kind of interesting that I'm able to like even consider these things, because of course before I wasn't ever gonna do anything like that. But being in therapy for this long and trying all these things, your mindset shifts to like just do stuff. It doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be anything. Like, you're just supposed to do it because that's part of the therapy, and like you want to do the therapy, so you got to do stuff. And so it just kind of feels like a game almost, like, oh, I got to do this thing, and I got to do this thing for therapy, and I got to do this. So I'm like, I should just do improv, and then when I go to the class, I could be like, oh, I'm kind of doing this for like a therapy thing, like because I have social anxiety and I have a hard time communicating, so I feel like doing this would be like, and I want to be funnier. I want to learn how to be funny. So like, improv is all about like understanding the other person and like playing off of them and communicating with them and being like, okay, I'm gonna say a thing, and like you say a thing, and then I'm gonna say a thing that's like your thing, but like bigger. I'm the plumber, and I'm here to fix your plumbing. Yes, my plumbing is broken, and there's a gorilla in the bathroom. What? That's improv, right? This is Jumanji now. Okay. But I think I don't know. Okay, New Year's resolution. Take an improv class. The therapist is always being like, oh, what's your resolution? Alright, I got one, okay? I'm gonna take an improv class. When they are open. Let's just look it up right now. Utica Improv. I bet there's a thing. Boom. This is gonna take a while. I know I just gotta use bubble on him, but Utica Improv. Let's see what we got here. Improv classes. Is there anything? There must be. Maybe Syracuse? Online? That's not right. Utica Dance. No, come on, give me something. Improv Club, makes it up as they go. Utica College. No, it's like an adult thing. Fundamentals of Improv class. Show. Ended. Improv classes. I don't want to do an online thing. That's stupid. What are the 6 rules of improv? Say yes and. After the and, add new information. Don't block. Avoid questions. Avoid questions? I thought improv was all questions. Like, who are you? I'm the plumber. Focus on the here and now. Establish the location. Be specific. Provide details. Change, change, change. Those are the 6 rules. Online improv classes. Upcoming classes, improv. Sorry, this is not a good. I thought it'd be simpler than this. Give the gift of improv. 2021 classes. Virtual though. It's virtual. How does that work? I don't know. That's stupid. Next year I'm gonna do a class though. It's happening. Okay, get rid of... Deal with... Oh, here's something interesting. My therapist, I think, watched some of my videos because I told her about it, but I didn't make a big deal about it because when I told my other therapist, she didn't really care. She was just like, "Oh, you make YouTube videos, whatever, that's cool." But this therapist she always makes a big deal about stuff, and I kind of like that. She's like, "What? You make YouTube videos? I want to see them." She didn't really say that, but I was like, "Okay, I'll tell you. You can watch it if you want." I don't feel weird about her watching it. She's obviously not like a watcher. She's not gonna watch every video. She watched a couple, I think. I haven't talked to her since then. But yeah, I shared a video with her, I think, and I think she watched it. I wonder what she has to say about it. I think it was the vlogs. Did I kill him? I wasn't even paying attention. I could beat you with one hand, scratching my eye. Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 boop. I have a bunch of stupid notes. Thought I had more notes than this. This is my last day anyway, but... Ooh, here's something interesting I never mentioned. I had an awkward moment at work. At work. I'm never at work. I'm just always at my desk, but I still had an awkward moment because we did a Zoom call. And, I didn't say anything. And kind of like my supervisor person, I have like 2 supervisors, and one of them was like, "Oh, you know, next time my goal is to get Anthony to talk." And then the other supervisors said the thing, which I haven't heard in a long time, and I've always hated it. And you know it. If you're like me, you know it. He's like, "Whoa, you know, stop saying this. You should never say this to somebody. It's so stupid." He said, "Well, you know, you gotta worry about those quiet ones." What does that mean? Do you think I'm gonna kill you? Is that what you're saying? What do you mean you have to worry about me? What is this? I've heard that so many times. It's so annoying. I'm gonna kill you, okay? Just because you said that, now I want to kill you. How am I supposed to react to that? "Oh yeah, it's the quiet ones. You gotta worry about me. I'm gonna murder you. Oh, just kidding." I don't know. What does that mean? It's just something you've heard other people say, and it's like one of 3 things you know to say to a quiet person, and you're just like, "I don't know what to say to you. You haven't said anything." So then you say the thing you've heard other people say. "Oh, well, you gotta worry about those." I remember every single time. Here's a note. I'll just go through all the times I remember, and I remember a lot of them. People saying something similar like that to me. My last job. Yeah, somebody said it at my last job. Actually, my supervisor at my last job did the best thing you could do, which I still didn't like. But she's like, "I noticed you're kind of quiet. Is there any reason why you're quiet?" And I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but like, that's fine. You could say that. But then another guy at work talked to me. Everybody always has to comment on it, and that's why it's so annoying. 2 other people commented. One person was like trying to talk to me, and he was kind of having a hard time like making a conversation. So we were talking for like 5 minutes, and I wasn't really saying much. And then he mentioned to somebody next to him, like, "Ooh, it's like pulling teeth with this guy. He's not talking to me." That made me want to die. I remember I went to... These things stick in your head. This was 10 years ago now. Before I went to Rutgers, you had to take like a pre-test for Spanish, like placement or something. And I there was two kids there that I actually knew from my school, my high school, and I was like sitting with them. I wasn't talking, obviously, but then another kid came over and started talking. Like, the other two kids that I was with was making friends with that kid. I wasn't saying anything. What was that note? Oh, that was a nice note. Oh wait, he gave me the running shoes. Yeah, my mom gave me the running shoes. Am I hurt? No, I'm fine. You can catch a Jigglypuff here. Should I catch a Jiggly? Jiggly, 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 what? And I remember so the new kid was talking to the two kids that I knew, and they were talking about like parties and stuff, and he's like, oh man, like, you guys like to go to parties? Like, I like to go to parties. And then the two other guys were like, yeah, we like to go to parties. And then somehow I was in the conversation, and I was like, whoa, is this guy like partying? And I was like, I don't know. Stupid question. And then he's like, oh man, like, but you're like quiet, but like the quiet ones, you gotta worry about those quiet ones. Like, they're crazy. I don't know. So that's another example. What was another one? Oh, when I worked at Domino's Pizza delivery, my boss was okay. He's fine. I kind of liked him, and he liked me. But when I was first working there, obviously he was commenting on my quietness, like everybody has to do. Because there was probably a day when I was there for like 6 hours and I didn't say anything, and then he was there with his manager, and they were talking, and I wasn't talking, and I was folding pizza boxes or whatever. And they just kind of commented on like, hey, Anthony just never talks. That's kind of weird. And then I think the manager said it. He was like, yeah, but you know, those quiet guys, you gotta worry about them. Like, I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna stick you in the pizza oven. Shut up. I don't care about your stupid thoughts about quiet people. So annoying. I hate that. That's probably the most triggering thing for me, like when I hear that. So here you go. My new boss just said it to me. Like, actually engage me. If you want me to talk, engage me. Ask me a question. Talk to me. I can talk. Kind of. But don't just be like, oh, next week I'm going to try to get Anthony to talk. Okay, well, ask me a question. Talk to me. We're just talking about stupid stuff. I'm new here. I don't know when I'm supposed to interject and what. Like, you guys did fine without me. What do you want me to say? I haven't gotten like that in a while. It's been a long time since anybody's commented on my quietness. But it was weird to like be in the meeting for half an hour. I didn't say anything. But like, what am I supposed to say? You guys are talking about the stuff, and okay, I don't have anything to add. And then at the end, she's like, this was the awkward part. She goes, well, next time I'm trying to get Anthony to talk. And I didn't say anything. That's like an invitation for me to talk, right? She wants me to talk there after she says that. But what am I supposed to say? Like, oh, okay, I'll talk next time. Oh, I just talked this time. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that at all. And it's like I hadn't talked for half an hour. And all the people on the team know each other. I'm kind of new. Like, it's your responsibility to make me feel more comfortable. It's not my responsibility to answer your stupid non-question. That's not a question. How am I supposed to respond to that? And then the other guy's like, ooh, quiet ones you got to worry about. Then silence. So he says that. Oh, you know, sometimes it's the quiet ones you got to worry about. Silence for a couple seconds. Then that's where I'm supposed to talk, right? What am I supposed to say to that? Yeah, you got to worry about me. I'm going to kill you, David. I said his name. I shouldn't have said it. Cut that out. You should be worried about me. I'm going to murder you. Is that what you want me to say? Oh no, you don't have to worry about me. Ha ha ha, that's a good joke. I've never heard that before. You think I'm gonna worry? You gotta worry about me? You don't have to worry about me. Oh, ho ho ho, hee hee ha ha. Let's all laugh at my weirdness. That's the thing. If you want to engage someone who doesn't talk, like, ask them an easy question, and just be kind of gentle about it. Don't be like so aggressive and be like, oh, I'm gonna make you talk next time. Okay, then make me talk next time. We'll see. Just be like, what would be a good question in that situation? I think if she was just like, hey, Anthony, like, we're really glad to have you on the team. Like, how are you doing? Like, did you do okay today with your work? Did you have any questions? That's fine. I would have been able to answer that. I would have been like, oh yeah, I've just been working on Type Point 2, and the other person in the team's helping me a lot, and I've been learning a lot, and I'm really grateful for all of your help and everything. I would have been able to say that. But she didn't ask anything. She didn't try to engage me. I'm gonna try to get Anthony to talk next time. I shouldn't give her that voice. She's my boss. She's gonna fire me if she watches this. Whoops. She's probably watching. I work for the government, so they probably... Not even the NSA watches my terrible YouTube videos. Okay, that's it for today. I gotta stop. Just want to kill this guy. Come on. How do I respond to that? Ask me a question or something. I'm not just going to jump into your 10-year-old banter. That's the thing, is like they were bantering. And I'm like, well, I'm not just going to jump into this. You guys are like friends and banter, and you have your stuff. Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I going to make this better or less awkward? You guys are already doing a good job talking. I'm just going to make it weird and be like, hey, I'm here too. And then, you know, if I said something, that guy would have been like, ooh, I didn't know you could talk, or something like that. And I'd be like, I'm gonna kill you. You should be worried about me. Did anyone ever tell you it's the quiet ones you gotta be worried about? There's a reason for that. I'm gonna murder you. Well, I got tomorrow off. That's nice. It's New Year's. I never do anything on New Year's. You guys got any plans? You going to any parties? I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna try to go ice skating next week, but we'll see what happens. Might be too cold. Might be like 0 degrees. But yeah, so see you tomorrow. This battle's taking too long. Well, maybe one more. If I hit him, then let's see. Oh, he's dead. Well, whatever. Let's just try to beat him. Nah, that's it. I'm done. Thanks. Hopefully this week was okay. I never said this, but like, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good year. I actually had a pretty good year. 2021 was decent. And it's about time, because the past 26 years were not great for me, so. But last year was okay. I got my new job and my new apartment. And I shouldn't say this, but this virus has actually kind of worked out well for me. Like, I haven't known anybody. My dad got sick, but he didn't die. And the only thing that changed for me is I got this new job. I wouldn't have got this new job without the virus. I don't think. Because that was the point where everybody at work started getting super stressed, and I'm like, I can't handle this. I've got to get a new job. The virus is maybe the best thing that's ever happened to me. I feel awful saying that. 800,000 people died. But it's the best thing that ever happened to me, okay? I feel bad. If I could snap my fingers and make it not happen, I would. Probably. But because it did happen, some good stuff happened to me. So make of that what you will. And podcasts. When's that podcast coming out? I don't know. See you tomorrow. Bye.